What's going on, y'all? A-Star here, going to be talking about something that I seen on Twitter that was posted by Blair White. At first, when I saw this, first glance, didn't think nothing of it until I kind of realized it reminded me of something else. Blair White, who is a YouTuber. I'm not really going to get into the caption in question, more so the picture that was posted. Blair White is holding what looks like an AR-15 with some attachments. Blair posted a couple pics here, like just different poses with the gun. And at first glance, like me as somebody from the South, which this is pretty common to see, didn't really, take no issue with this. All right, cool. You flexing your guns, cool. But when I get to looking through the replies, it seems mostly positive. But do y'all remember that story of the chick who was in a prom dress that did the same thing, that was holding guns? Y'all remember this, right? There was so much backlash for this. Where she had what looks like, she has what looks like to be an MP5 in one hand, a pistol in another hand, another pistol on the ground, and on the ground itself that's on top of the prom dress, which is at an angle, looks like an automatic shotgun from what I could tell based on the shell casings. And a lot of people came in her neck for this, and even to the degree where there was so much backlash and outrage because of this. Allegedly she got expelled from high school, and allegedly it seems like that it cost her a scholarship at Tennessee State University, I believe it was. This is crazy. It's crazy to me how we live in a society where this is not okay, but this is cool. Patriotism, America, all that shit. But this is criminal. What are we doing here? Let's look at the replies. They're dragging her on Facebook, but like, I love it. Don't see the point she ever shot a gun. Biggest one she ever shot it. Wait, because there's many women scared to shoot guns. Wow. Felony moment. It just seems like a whole bunch of negativity. Y'all peep this? It's just a whole bunch of negativity under this post, to the point it cost her allegedly cost her a scholarship by her getting kicked out of high school. White people can get away with this, but black folks can't. Somebody make this shit make sense. And this isn't the first case. We've seen this even back during the Capitol building was stormed. Armed white motherfuckers were strapped to the teeth. Now, pictures all galore, them strapped up. Back when the protest was going on with the George Floyd incident, a bunch of white folks that would be walking around confronting protesters, arms strapped to the teeth. Nobody says a word. They look at it like a fucking, badge of patriotism and honor. Kyle Rittenhouse gets praised a hero for illegally crossing state lines, being underage, and don't have the legal right to own the weapon he had, to carry it across state lines, and to stick his nose where it didn't belong. Instead of going back home, minding his business, and making sure he was involved in kid shit at 17, not be worried about some grown shit. And he probably didn't get spanked as a kid, I bet. To a lot of people, they look at Kyle Rittenhouse like a hero. If a black person did the same thing he did, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We know this. I shouldn't have to say it, but I got to. But the more I thought about this, I couldn't help but think of this. I'm like, wait. Positivity for Blair, negativity for her. How come people won't have the same energy for Blair? I'm not saying that she needs to be deplatformed or anything. Me personally, I see nothing wrong with either pick. I don't see nothing wrong with two people holding up guns at all. It's something very normal to see in the South. It may be taboo and weird to see if you're from up north or in California or New York. It might be a bit taboo and weird, but hell, maybe even the people across the world, it may be looked at as weird. But either way, I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem with the guns being posted. I know people was commenting on her dress, but honestly, I don't see no issue with the dress. It looks a bit OD, but hey, she going there to stunt and show out at the prom. If it's her senior prom, she's like, listen, it's finna be my last prom. I'm going out with a bang. But when people look at this, society looks at this as like, it's so bad, it's so wrong. They want to throw a whole bunch of stereotypes at her. She's this, she's that. Like, but Blair does it, it's patriotism. This ain't about Blair. It's about people not keeping the same energy. You don't have an issue with Blair, you shouldn't have an issue with this. It just shows how racist motherfuckers can be. People still want to use stereotypes when a black person does the same thing a white person does. Like, honestly, if I was to be taking a random pic holding an AR-15, I would want the same amount of criticism as she'd get. What makes me exempt? Me holding up guns is no different than her holding up guns. If she gets criticized, I should get fucking criticized. I should get ostracized. I should have opportunities taken away from me. But will they? No, because society's racist. But in all honesty, this was just a bit of a long-winded rant out of me. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. Till next time, it's been H-Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.